Leos, you're going to feel really empowered this season. There's going to be a lot of strength and confidence and power emerging, or just people of a higher echelon really coming into play. So get excited. Welcome to your Aquarius season Horoscope. First thing also I want to talk about, Leos, when I was channeling for you, when I was shuffling the cards, there was like this figure, kind of like Smeagol or Gollum, and it was like really holding onto this like giant bone, kind of like it was so scared that there wasn't going to be enough food for everyone, or that it really had to be protective of what it had, kind of like basic resources wise. So some of you are feeling this kind of scarcity or limiting belief mindset that there's not enough to go around. I want you just to identify where that's coming from and know that there's always enough for everyone. And also too, like if you're wanting to attract more opportunity or more money or more success for yourself, just really honoring that right now, because I do think that you're going to be in a position right now to bring that forward, especially with these first few cards that I pulled. So we have the Emperor with the Strength card and the Page of Swords. So Leo, the Strength card is your major arcana. Hello. Again, infinite possibilities. Anything can happen. That eighth major arcana, especially with really powerful, intense people. Like when I see the Strength and the Emperor together in readings, this is really an opportunity to check in with your sacral and your solar plexus chakras to see if there's any imbalances, if you're feeling stifled creatively, if someone's making you feel less beautiful, less powerful, less in control right now, where you need to reshape things. And I think it's very interesting that these two cards are next to the Page of Swords, given that the Page of Swords represents new ideas, new mindsets, new negotiations. Remember, we do have Mercury in retrograde starting the 30th of January, going until February 20th. So just be careful if people are trying to pitch things to you, or if you are to sign a contract or accept a new job, just make sure a second set of eyes goes through the terms and conditions and the fine print, so to speak. But I'm really intrigued with these two cards combined, because that is really honoring your inner confidence, knowing that whatever it is you're wanting, you can have. And I think, like I said, just kind of channeling that Gollum scarcity mindset, like it's only for me, only I can have it. Just see where there maybe is kind of like that ego or pride, which can sometimes be the shadow aspects of Leo getting in your own way. It doesn't mean you have to give away all your time, energy, and love and ideas to everyone else. It's just seeing where maybe you can be receptive to new powerful people or mentors or individuals coming into your life to help you grow those things. You don't have to do it all by yourself. It doesn't take away from all your accomplishments or talents or knowledge, but you do need to understand that you may be in a position right now to bring others in, and that's okay. You're still going to be very safe and supported. Also, too, just be aware, the one thing with the Page of Swords is sometimes this can be really petty gossip or people talking shit about you, and don't engage in that yourself if you're the one talking shit, being a little shady. I know it can be fun at first, but it's really more of a reflection of you than it is of them. And like compassion and empathy keep coming through again. Leo rules the heart. So it doesn't mean you excuse the behavior if someone's being unkind to you, but it's understanding that they're also going through a lot. Everyone's going through a lot right now, and just being the bigger person so that you never know who is watching, who is listening, and who is connected to whom. So you do not want to be talking about a certain person, and then that person you're talking to is really good friends with them, or now it looks very poorly on you, and that was the person that you really want to network with. Remember, Mercury in retrograde can sometimes be that foot in mouth energy. So if you want to spill the tea or just talk about certain people, be careful. And just in general, like I said, it's more of a reflection of you than it is of them when you're talking disparagingly about someone else. So keep that in mind. This is a great time to shift those words of frustration or ego, let them go, and just talk positively to yourself. Again, the Strength card is very much about the inner strength, inner confidence, solar plexus work, right? So focusing in on yourself and celebrating yourself and not tearing down others or feeling like you need to do so much on your own. I think that's going to be a really big lesson and a big theme that'll be coming through this Aquarius season for you all. So let's see what else is coming through as well. Yeah, if some of you have kids or nieces or nephews, I think that would be a beautiful energy to reconnect with. Yeah, that'll be something beautiful. So if you're feeling a certain type of way or just need to unwind, just go back to your children at whatever age they are, or just that childlike energy. Because I think a lot of times when we are feeling unsafe or we don't know what direction we're supposed to move into, it's just a manifestation of us not feeling safe or a time of trauma from when we were younger. So that inner child or just connecting with children will be a great influence. Amazing. So we also have 2 4s that have emerged. We have the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So there could be even decisions about the home right now or just how you want to move forward. Either working from home, if you're content with your home, if you're wanting to move, things like this. With the 4 of Cups, this is taking that time to slow down, which is perfect timing with Mercury in retrograde, to assess the stability and the foundations that you currently have and that you're wanting to build. Remember, like I said, I do feel like you are all going to be attracting higher frequency energy at this point, especially with that Emperor. It may be in Aries as well, which is a great compatibility with Leo in general. But I want you to see what structures you're building and what isn't working. And this has been a constant theme for every zodiac sign that I've been doing these readings for this Aquarius season. It's no surprise, just given the massive influx of air energy. There are going to be a lot of thoughts, a lot of opinions, maybe a lot of belief systems that aren't really helping us at this time, but we're meant to clear out of the way. So take that time for yourself to discover what it is you're moving into. And some of you might also just be questioning maybe your marriage, relationships, your work, and seeing if this is something that I truly want or not. And I think also too, maybe some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, or you're just dealing with this fact of renewal and transformation, which is beautiful. So as you're doing all of this internal work, as you begin talking to yourself more positively, you're going to see which relationships are aligned and which ones are not. But also in that process of creating that work for yourself, there is going to be huge ego death and transformation. So when you're going through that process, sometimes it can be very frustrating or it can feel very intense, but allow that to happen. And also too, especially with the 4 of Cups and this Death card now present, some of you investing into spiritual healers or just your mental health, time, energy, or money would be very beneficial, so that when these feelings are coming forward and emerging, you know how to properly handle them. And again, potentially even that kind of golem figure was just a scarcity mindset around money. It's like, I have to hold on to my money so tight. I have to hold on to this and I can't part with it. I can't part with my resources. I can't part with my money. I can't part with my love. Really see what if there's something that you're holding on to so tight that you're not allowing for new ideas, new love, and new change to happen. I kind of smirked before when I pulled these last 3 cards because the bottom card on the deck, 6 of Cups. And like I was saying, when I was channeling, children kept coming through, either spending physical time with children or that own part of yourself, to see where maybe this fear or scarcity is coming through. So a little bit of work this season, Leos, but it's priming you. Remember, the first 2 cards in this reading were so strong and so intense. So you're doing this work to clear out what isn't serving you, to welcome this higher energy. And again, it might be family members, lovers, partners, coworkers, friends, but I feel like some of you might just be like feeling frustrated that you want to talk and vent your frustrations. Be careful who you vent them with. Remember, Mercury's in retrograde. But if you can take that time to know what structures and foundations you're wanting moving forward and allow that change to happen, you're going to be in a very beautiful position moving forward. So that is your general reading. Of course, you can look at your rising and moon signs for even greater clarity of what's going to happen this Aquarius season. If this reading resonated, feel free to tag a fellow Leo and share this video. And if you want to leave a tip or a donation to Stillwater Alchemy, always appreciated. It's all found the link in my bio. Or to book a one-on-one reading to talk about this further, you can find that there as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.